In my previous video, I shared 5 simple habits that can make a real difference when it comes to prostate health, and I was honestly surprised by how much interest it received from older viewers. Many people left comments, shared their personal experiences, and asked for more practical tips they could easily use in everyday life. That made me realize something important. More and more men over 50 are looking for natural, proactive ways to take care of their health, especially when it comes to the prostate. Building on that topic, today we're going to explore another important angle: the role of fruit in supporting prostate health. A lot of folks might think fruit is just a side item on the plate, but the truth is, certain fruits are packed with powerful compounds that help fight inflammation, balance hormones, and naturally support prostate function. In this video, I'll introduce 5 standout fruits, easy to find, affordable, that can make a real impact if you eat them the right way and consistently. I hope you'll find the information helpful, easy to follow, and something you can start adding to your daily meals right away. Prostate health, a vital issue you can't ignore in midlife. As the years go by, we begin to realize there are certain health issues we simply can't afford to overlook, and prostate health is definitely one of them. Many men have shared how they started feeling uncomfortable at night, waking up frequently, or losing confidence because of small yet noticeable changes in their daily routines. These things we often brush off as just part of getting older are actually signs that the prostate may need more attention. According to experts from the American Urological Association, more than half of men over the age of 60 experience benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, or an enlarged prostate. But here's the thing: not everyone wants to rely entirely on medication. More and more people are turning to gentler, more proactive approaches, starting with what they put on their plates each day. I once met a gentleman named Richard at a community talk in Oregon. He's a very disciplined person who believes in the power of small habits. After consulting with a nutritionist at the Cleveland Clinic, he began adding antioxidant-rich fruits like blueberries and pomegranates to his breakfast. 6 months later, he shared that his sleep had improved, and even his bathroom habits felt more comfortable, and he didn't make any major lifestyle changes, just a few small ones done consistently. From a scientific perspective, certain fruits contain plant compounds like lycopene and anthocyanins, which may help reduce inflammation, slow cellular aging, and naturally support healthy hormone balance in men. It's not magic, but when used the right way, these nutrients can help the body function more smoothly as the years go on. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet in one day. Just making a few smarter choices, like swapping out sweets for fresh fruit or adding a veggie smoothie at lunch, can be the first step toward lasting, positive change. And the most important part: you get to set the pace in the way that works best for you. 1. Kiwi. Some fruits often get overlooked as just a side item in a meal, maybe because they're small, familiar, inexpensive, or not particularly flashy. Kiwi is one of those fruits. But interestingly, that very simplicity makes kiwi an ideal choice for anyone looking to take care of their health in a gentle, proactive way, especially when it comes to prostate health. A medium-sized kiwi has only about 40–50 calories, yet it's a powerhouse of vitamin C, according to data from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA. A single kiwi provides nearly 230% of the recommended daily intake of vitamin C, even more than an orange. Vitamin C is a key antioxidant that helps neutralize free radicals, which are known to cause chronic inflammation and cellular damage. And if you've ever heard doctors talk about the link between inflammation and prostate enlargement or urinary issues, you'll understand why reducing inflammation matters. Beyond vitamin C, kiwi also contains a rich mix of polyphenols, lutein, vitamin E, and actinitin, natural compounds that have been studied for their ability to calm inflammation and support digestion. In a study conducted at the University of California Medical Center, men over 60 with nighttime urination issues added kiwi to their diet for 8 weeks. Most participants reported not only deeper sleep, but also easier digestion, less bloating, and better bowel movement regularity. Many older adults have said they find kiwi easy to eat, it's not overly sweet, and it doesn't cause sudden blood sugar spikes like some other fruits. For those keeping an eye on their blood sugar or struggling with regular eating habits, kiwi is something they can stick with. Just one fruit in the morning, or a few slices with plain yogurt, can be a gentle way to start the day. Another benefit that's often overlooked: kiwi has both soluble and insoluble fiber, which helps prevent constipation, a common issue among older adults. Left unchecked, constipation can put pressure on the lower abdomen and affect urinary comfort. Many urologists agree that good digestive health plays a key role in reducing stress on the prostate and surrounding organs. I once met a 67-year-old gentleman in Ohio who told me he started eating a kiwi every day after a nutritionist suggested it. At first, it was just to help with constipation. But after a few weeks, he noticed he wasn't waking up as often at night, his sleep became more continuous, and he felt noticeably lighter in his belly. While it's not some kind of miracle cure, kiwi has become a staple in his morning routine ever since. 2. Blueberries. If your doctor or a nutritionist has ever suggested adding blueberries to your diet, it wasn't a random recommendation. These tiny, easy-to-eat fruits are actually among the most nutrient-dense foods found in nature, and they hold special value for the health of older men. Blueberries are rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that help fight chronic inflammation in the body. This kind of inflammation doesn't just cause fatigue or weaken the immune system. It's also closely linked to issues like benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, and urinary dysfunction. According to a study published in Cancer Prevention Research, consuming anthocyanin-rich berries, including blueberries, significantly reduced oxidative stress in prostate tissue among men over 60. In addition to anthocyanins, blueberries are a great source of vitamin C, vitamin K, fiber, and manganese, all of which support the immune system, help regulate blood sugar, and boost energy metabolism. Another big plus: blueberries have a low glycemic index, GI, making them a safe option for people watching their blood sugar, especially those in the prediabetic stage, something not uncommon among middle-aged and older adults. At the Men's Health and Nutrition program at Mayo Clinic, doctors often recommend adding blueberries to breakfast as part of a gentle, medication-free inflammation control strategy. One 64-year-old patient shared that he started mixing frozen blueberries with unsweetened oatmeal every morning, not because he had to, but because he felt noticeably lighter in his stomach, with less bloating and lower abdominal discomfort after just a few weeks of this habit. From personal experience and feedback I've heard, blueberries are incredibly easy to add to your daily routine. Sprinkle them over Greek yogurt, blend them into a smoothie, or simply enjoy them as a midday snack. Even the frozen variety, widely available in U.S. grocery stores, is affordable and retains most of its nutritional value. Most importantly, the benefits of blueberries go far beyond just prostate health. A growing body of research suggests they also support cognitive function, heart health, and slow down cellular aging, all of which are closely tied to quality of life after 60. That's why so many clinicians refer to blueberries as a double gift. They taste great and offer real, lasting health benefits. 3. Pomegranate. After looking at kiwi and blueberries, another fruit that truly deserves a spot on this list is pomegranate. While it may not be a staple on every table, research over the past 2 decades has shown that pomegranate holds significant potential for supporting prostate health, thanks to its high levels of bioactive plant compounds. Pomegranate is especially rich in polyphenols, particularly punicalagin, a natural antioxidant shown to reduce inflammation, neutralize free radicals, and protect cells from oxidative stress. According to a study published in the International Journal of Cancer, men who regularly consumed pomegranate juice experienced a noticeable improvement in the rate of PSA, prostate-specific antigen, increase, a key biomarker commonly used to monitor prostate status. In a clinical trial at the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, patients with mildly elevated PSA levels were asked to drink 8 ounces of pomegranate juice daily for 12 months. The results were encouraging. PSA progression slowed by nearly half compared to the control group, and many participants reported feeling less fatigued and more comfortable with digestion after sticking with the habit. Pomegranate also contains tannins and flavonoids, which help regulate systemic inflammation, an especially important factor as the immune system tends to become less responsive with age. Chronic, low-grade inflammation, if left unchecked, can negatively impact multiple organ systems, including the prostate. Practically speaking, it's not hard to add pomegranate to your diet. If you don't have time to deal with the seeds, most grocery stores in the U.S. carry 100% pure pomegranate juice or prepackaged arils. You can drink the juice in the morning, sprinkle the seeds over a salad, or blend them into a smoothie with other berries, boosting both flavor and nutrition without adding too many calories. I once spoke with a urologist at a men's health conference in Chicago who told me that many of his patients felt more motivated to stick with natural foods like pomegranate, not just for the health benefits, but because it gave them a sense of control without feeling dependent on medication for everything. From both personal experience and real-world feedback, I've come to believe that the value of pomegranate isn't in whether it cures anything, but in how it helps the body function more smoothly, stay less inflamed, and maintain a steadier immune foundation. And for men over 50, those are exactly the kinds of benefits that make a long-term difference in energy and quality of life. 4. Watermelon. Watermelon has long been a beloved summertime fruit in the U.S., known for its refreshing taste and ability to cool you down on a hot day. But beyond its thirst-quenching qualities, watermelon is also a surprisingly powerful ally in supporting prostate health, thanks to its naturally high lycopene content, which many people don't even realize. Lycopene is a type of carotenoid, a plant pigment with strong antioxidant properties that helps protect cells from free radical damage. In men, lycopene tends to concentrate in prostate tissue, which led researchers to believe that consuming lycopene-rich foods may help reduce inflammation and support prostate function. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that men who consumed higher amounts of lycopene from fruits, particularly watermelon and fresh tomatoes, had a lower risk of developing prostate issues than those who consumed less. Watermelon is one of the richest natural sources of lycopene, providing about 6-7 mg per 1 cup, 154 g of fresh fruit, comparable to a ripe tomato. Unlike processed sources of lycopene, watermelon retains its freshness without needing added oils or heat, making it a great fit for those following a lighter, low-fat diet. In addition to lycopene, watermelon is packed with water, vitamin C, vitamin A, and citrulline, a natural amino acid that supports healthy blood circulation. When combined with a balanced diet, these nutrients can help improve metabolism, boost immune function, and ease low-grade chronic inflammation, which is especially important for men over 50. I once heard a story from a patient at a community health center in Arizona, where the climate stays hot most of the year. He shared that he started swapping out bottled sugary drinks for cold watermelon every afternoon. Not only did he feel lighter and more hydrated, but after a few weeks, he also noticed he was sleeping better at night. He hadn't made drastic changes to his diet, but this small switch helped him manage bloating and nighttime wake-ups more effectively. From a practical standpoint, watermelon is easy to find just about anywhere in the U.S., from local supermarkets to farmers' markets. You can enjoy it as fresh slices, blend it into a smoothie with mint or berries, or serve it as a chilled dessert at the end of a meal. No need for complicated diets or restrictions, just repeat smart, simple choices each day. One thing to remember, lycopene works cumulatively over time. You don't need large amounts in a single meal, but by consuming it regularly, you're helping your body build a natural defense line for the prostate and even your cardiovascular system. It's a great example of how healthy eating doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's just about choosing the right fruit at the right time. 5. Tomatoes. When it comes to foods that support prostate health, tomatoes are often at the top of the list, and for good reason. Unlike summer fruits or berries that are more seasonal, tomatoes are available year-round and show up in all kinds of meals across the U.S., from simple salads to pasta sauces, soups, sandwiches, and everyday dishes. What makes tomatoes stand out is their consistently high content of lycopene, a powerful antioxidant that's been widely studied for its ability to reduce chronic inflammation and protect prostate cells from free radical damage. What's more, lycopene in tomatoes is even more effective when the tomatoes are cooked or combined with a small amount of healthy fat, like olive oil. That makes tomatoes not only beneficial, but also a very practical and versatile choice. According to a study from the Harvard School of Public Health, men who consumed at least 10 servings of tomatoes per week, including both raw and cooked, had an 18% lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to those who ate fewer. In particular, cooked tomato dishes like homemade pasta sauce or tomato-based soups were shown to deliver lycopene in a more absorbable form than raw tomatoes. Beyond lycopene, tomatoes are also a good source of vitamin C, vitamin K, and potassium, which support immunity, strengthen bones, and help regulate blood pressure. These are especially important for people in midlife and beyond. Tomatoes also have a low glycemic index, making them a smart choice for those watching their blood sugar or managing their weight. I once met a 72-year-old retired PE teacher in Minnesota who shared that he always keeps a jar of homemade tomato sauce in the fridge. Not because it's trendy, but because a few years ago, his doctor flagged a mild increase in PSA levels. Since then, he's made a habit of eating tomato soup 3 times a week, often with other vegetables. A year later, during a follow-up visit, his doctor told him his condition had stabilized, and he personally felt less bloated and more comfortable after meals. From a practical standpoint, tomatoes are one of the easiest foods to work into your diet. You don't have to overhaul your meals, just make a few simple changes. Roast fresh tomatoes instead of relying on salty canned sauces, add cherry tomatoes to your morning eggs, or make a basic tomato soup to go with dinner. The key isn't how much you eat in one sitting, it's about building a regular habit. Like many antioxidants, lycopene takes time to accumulate in the body and deliver its benefits. And thanks to their versatility and ease of preparation, tomatoes are a smart, sustainable way to keep that habit going without adding extra stress to your daily routine. When it comes to prostate health, or health in general, there's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all or quick-fix solution. But through small, simple choices repeated every day, we absolutely can make a meaningful difference over time. The fruits I shared with you today aren't magic, but they are practical, easy to use, and safe steps toward helping your body function in a more balanced and sustainable way. If you found the information in this video helpful, I'd love for you to leave a comment and share your thoughts, or tell us about the fruit you've been using daily to take care of your own health. Your experience might be just the encouragement someone else in this community needs. Don't forget to hit the like button if you felt this video brought you value, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss future content focused on natural, simple, and science-backed ways to take care of your health, especially designed for middle-aged and older adults. Thank you for staying with me until the end. I wish you strength in your body, clarity in your mind, and a life that keeps getting healthier in a way that's fully in your hands.